In 2003, while digging through an old Xbox modding forum that hadn't been updated since the original Xbox Live beta, I found a single post titled, Bungie Side Project, Do Not Play. No replies. No explanation. Just a dead link labeled skunkfu.xbe. At the time, Skunkfu was remembered as a harmless, colorful martial arts platformer, silly humor, cartoon animals, nothing threatening. But according to the post, Bungie had once experimented with bringing it to the original Xbox as a side project during Halo Combat Evolved's development. The build was supposedly cancelled and erased after a morale incident. I shouldn't have been able to find it, but the link worked. The ISO burned strangely. My PC froze at 99% before completing, and the disk label printed as Skunkfu Black instead of the file name. When I put it into my Xbox, the system didn't play the startup animation. No Xbox logo. No sound. Just a black screen. Then white debug text appeared in the top left corner. Bungie internal. Do not buy. The game booted. The title screen looked almost right, but the colors were washed out, like they'd been left in the sun too long. The Skunkfu logo was crooked, smeared slightly to the left, as if it had been dragged across the screen. The music looped incorrectly. Not glitchy reversed, then snapping back forward every few seconds. There was only one option on the menu. Start. No settings. No exit. The panda protagonist didn't blink. Ever. His idle animation was missing. He just stood there, breathing too slowly, staring directly at the camera instead of the world. When I moved him, the camera lagged behind, like it was reluctant to follow. The skunk side character smiled too wide. Every time I jumped, his mouth opened further. NPCs were gone. No enemies. No health bar. Just empty bamboo forests and training dummies with crude faces carved into them, nothing like the retail art style. One dummy whispered when I walked past it. Not voice acting. Raw microphone audio. A man, exhausted, muttering.
This isn't funny anymore.
Midway through the first level, the game hard cut to a loading screen. Instead of Skunkfu art, it displayed a Halo ring and finished, wireframe only. Text underneath read, using Halo pathfinding module. Test only. The panda stopped responding to input. Then he slowly turned his head toward the camera. The music stopped. A new message appeared, letter by letter. We made this to relax. Why won't it let us? The screen flashed white. My Xbox rebooted itself. When the dashboard returned, my Halo Combat Evolved save file was gone. Not corrupted. Gone. In its place was a new save file with no icon. The name? Skunkfu Last Test. Time stamped 3 years before the Xbox was released. I tried the disc again. This time, the Xbox froze permanently on boot. The power button blinked red and green, the hardware error signal. When I removed the disc, it was warm. Not hot. Warm, like it had been running too long. The label had changed. Where it once said Skunkfu Black, it now read, "Thank you for testing." I never found another copy. The forum thread vanished. And every Bungie developer I've ever asked about it gives the same answer. Skunkfu was never on Xbox. But sometimes, when I boot Halo Combat Evolved on original hardware and leave the menu idle too long, the music distorts. And for just a frame, I swear I see a skunk-shaped shadow standing on the ring, watching.